Hey, HR leaders. Are your wellness incentives putting a pep in your employees' step? Or are they about as exciting as a mandatory training session on a Friday afternoon?
It's mandatory?
At Wellhub, we know wellness. So today, we're breaking down what wellness incentives really are, why they work, and how to get your team excited about them. So let's go. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a wellness incentive? Wellness incentives are initiatives designed to promote and encourage healthy behaviors among your employees. Think of wellness incentives as HR's version of a gold star. Except instead of handing out stickers, you're offering perks that encourage employees to adopt healthy behaviors. The goal is pretty simple: boost employee health and engagement while reducing stress, absenteeism, and even healthcare costs. But here's the thing, there's no one-size-fits-all. Wellness incentives can range from financial rewards like gift cards and bonuses to gym memberships and extra PTO, and even simpler things like step challenges or free coffee or lunch. Let's break it down. There are 5 main types of wellness incentives. Cost incentives. Cost incentives. The HR equivalent of saying, we'll pay you to care about your health, so please do so. These financial sweeteners are designed to nudge your employees towards wellness by helping them dodge the costs that come with self-care. Here are a few classics. Gym membership subsidies to help your team crush their fitness goals. Matching HSA contributions and health insurance rebates. You know the drill, participate in the wellness program and we'll trim some fat off of those insurance premiums. A win for their wallets and your CFO's spreadsheets.
Well done.
Non-cost incentives. Non-cost incentives are the unsung heroes of the wellness world. These are the incentives that don't cost you an arm and a leg, but still make your employees feel like absolute royalty. We're talking priority parking spots, extra vacation days, shout outs in the company newsletter, and if you want to go above and beyond, access to special wellness events like private mindfulness workshops or maybe even a personalized coaching session. These incentives aren't about spending big, they're about making employees feel valued. And when your team feels valued, they'll show up, not just to work, but to their wellness journeys. Progress-based incentives. Let's face it, not everyone is swapping burgers for kale overnight. And that's okay. That's why there's progress-based incentives. This approach is all about celebrating the journey, not just the destination. Think of it as giving your employees a high five for every step forward, whether they're crushing their fitness app goals, shedding a few pounds, or finally remembering to contribute to their HSA before that December 31st deadline. Whatever milestones you celebrate, make them easy, make them measurable, and make them fun. Instead of saying run a 10K by next month, try log 10,000 steps this week. Small wins build big momentum, and when your team feels seen and supported, they're more likely to keep going. So break out the confetti for those small victories, because when it comes to wellness, every step forward is a step worth celebrating. Participation-based incentives. Okay, let's face it, for some people, sometimes just showing up is the real victory. Participation-based incentives focus on effort, not outcomes. The idea is pretty simple. Reward employees for getting involved. This could be giving out raffle entries for attending wellness seminars or letting them rack up points just for joining your company health challenge. The key here is to make it ridiculously easy to participate. And the best part of participation-based incentives, they create a ripple effect. When employees see their peers engaging and getting rewarded, it encourages them to dive in too.
Teamwork.
And results-based incentives. Some people need you to dangle that shiny reward in front of them as a little motivation to hit those health goals. That's where results-based incentives come in. Whether it's running a mile without collapsing, lowering cholesterol to non-alarming levels, or finally kicking that smoking habit, these incentives offer something worth working for. So think bonuses, company swag, or maybe even something out of the box. Maybe like a wellness retreat complete with yoga classes and spa treatments and absolutely no emails. But remember, inclusivity matters. Not everyone's path to success looks the same. Some employees might crush a step challenge, while others are just proud they swapped a soda for water at lunch. So offer multiple ways to win and celebrate any effort that moves the needle. After all, the point isn't perfection, it's progress. Okay, so now we know the types of wellness incentives, but just because you hand out free gym memberships doesn't mean your team will suddenly hit the treadmill. To make wellness incentives work, you need to be strategic. Here's how. Understand your team's needs. Read the room. Offering a vegan cooking class to a team that just ordered barbecue for lunch maybe isn't going to cut it. Wellness is personal, so here's a wild idea. Just ask your employees what they need. Run surveys or drop a quick Slack poll to figure out what gets them excited. Make participation easy. Do you know what's not motivating? Wellness incentives that are harder to access than Taylor Swift concert tickets. If your program requires endless forms, scheduling, or complicated apps, your employees won't bother. Keep it simple and accessible for everyone, and don't forget about your remote workers. Celebrate participation over perfection. Let's be real. Wellness isn't about hitting the gym 7 days a week or meditating at sunrise every day. It's about taking small, meaningful steps towards a healthy lifestyle. Recognize effort, whether it's drinking more water or taking a lunchtime walk. A little recognition can go a long way in building momentum. Connect wellness to your organization's values. If you really want participation to skyrocket, you need leadership buy-in. Leadership sets the tone. Without it, wellness programs can tend to fizzle out faster than a New Year's resolution. When executives champion wellness initiatives, it signals to the rest of the organization that these programs matter, not just as nice-to-haves, but as core to the company's success. Win over the C-suite by tying wellness to the company's bottom line. Healthier employees are more productive, miss fewer days, and cost less in healthcare. Wellness programs aren't just feel-good initiatives, they're smart business. And remember, wellness incentives aren't just about checking boxes. They're about weaving wellness into the very fabric of your company culture. A culture that shows your employees you're invested in their success, on and off the clock.
We care.
All right, now it's your turn to step up and make it happen. Start by having real conversations with your employees about what wellness incentives would actually make a difference in their lives. Because your team deserves more than another dusty stress ball. They deserve to feel like wellness is more than just an afterthought. And guess what? You are just the HR legend to deliver it. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Wellbeing Workplace for more videos like this one. And be sure to check out our full wellness incentives guide at wellhub.com. I'm Lauren with the Wellhub team. We'll see you next time.